Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a Steampunk, a brand new episode. And by the way, thank you to my 2008 subscribers at the time of making this video. Thank you very much for your continued support. Thank you for your comments, suggestions, and for engaging with the channel. Without you, well, we couldn't do these things, so thank you very much. Seriously, thank you very much. So what we do today, guys, housekeeping out of the way, I would say. Well, a couple of things that I want to do. I want to show you a couple of really awesome gadgets that I want to do. One of those is going to be the extendo grip, and the other one, the wand of symmetry. These two work together very well, and I will show you how and why that's going to happen. And you should actually watch it if you don't know anything about these two things, because it can be very useful, especially in a steampunk where we are going to have to reach well, certain levels to do certain things. But with that in mind, something else I want to show you. You remember on the last episode we made the advanced wireless terminal. Let me show you very quickly. Control E is there. Look at this. Everything is ready to go. By the way, I need to pick up all these things out of here. There you have it. And I want to show you something else though. Not only we created the terminal, but if you remember, part of the component to creating the terminal was, of course, to make a radar. Now, this is really important as well, guys, because let me show you something very quickly, if I actually can get to it. This thing, standing alone, allows you to look at the entities around you. That can be very important. And let me show you why I'm saying that. Especially if you are caving or mining. So keep that in mind. Radar is a very useful tool that you can actually use. So let me go around and see if we can actually find some entities, as they call it, so you can see very clearly what I'm talking about. And it is important because if you right click on it, look at this. It shows you all the entities around you have a very small activity timer, but the cooldown is huge. But it helps you to identify where entities are, and that could be very good thing if you are caving or mining, just to give you the heads up of what you can find ahead. Unfortunately, the cooldown is huge, as you can see, but nevertheless, I think it's very useful. I think, look, that is gone now, but you can actually show you where things are. So not only you can actually as a component to make different items, you can actually use it standing alone. That is what I'm trying to say, guys. So with that in mind out of the way as well, well, let me get to the extendo grip. This thing is just beautiful, guys, and I absolutely love it. So let me show you. Not only, obviously, you can actually make it, which obviously we need to do it. We are going to need a brass ingot, which we have plenty of that. Precision mechanisms, if you follow the channel, well, we have about 25 or 26 of these things, so we have plenty. We are going to need some sticks, which, you know, you can actually get them anywhere. And a brass hand, which we have plenty of those as well. If you don't know how to make any of those, well, look back on the playlist and here in the Steampunk playlist, and you will find all the information there as well. So with that in mind, what I'm doing, let me show you the enchantments as well. You can enchant this thing as well. And you have 4 different enchantments that you can actually apply. One of those is going to be Unbreaking, 1, 2, and 3. You can actually use a Mending, should you want to do as well. And you can actually use a Everlasting as well, causes the item to never naturally despawn. And of course, if you fancy Course of Vanishing, well, to your heart's content, why not? That's what I'm saying. So what we are going to need to make these things happen, guys, well, let me go into that as well. So as I said, we need a brass ingot and the precision mechanism, the sticks and the brass hand. I will need to use the mechanical crafting. So this is going to be the recipe. My goodness. I'm seriously, okay, brass ingot, precision mechanism, and brass hand. So let's do that. Control E. We are going to need a brass ingot, as we said. Oh, we have a precision mechanism in here already there. Brass ingots are right here as well, which we can actually use. Let me grab a couple in case that we need them later. Let me grab that recipe out of the way as well. What else do we need? Let me check very quickly. Oh, the sticks and the brass hand as well. Okay, so a brass hand. Can we see a brass hand here? Let me search it then. That's why this thing is so cool as well. Brass hand. We are going to need just the one, as you can see. And we need the sticks. We are going to need 6 of these things. And you know what? We have plenty here. So let me grab all 19 as well and show you how this works. So maybe we could actually Boom, look at how many entities around us. Look, everything seems clear. No enemies around. So I think I want to check what this little guy has to offer, because sometimes can be quite cool what he has to offer. Oh, my friends, what's happening to you once again? Oh, my goodness. This guy is just actually so difficult to figure out what he's doing. Oh, there you have it. Okay, Pathfinder skills. Oh, we saw this guy not that long ago. So, no interested? Yeah, no interested. Sorry, you get on with it. And with that, my friends, let's make this thing happen. So, we are going to need the mechanical crafter, as you can see. Apparatus that I personally have PTSD about. My friends, I don't like that at all. It happens many times. I get ready a recipe and it never works. So with that in mind, let's hope that it's going to work this time. That's what I'm saying. So let's get to the mechanical crafter, which is this little machine in here. Oh yes, there you have it. Oh my goodness, we are back again. Let me remind me again of what the recipe is about. Brass ingot at the top and precision mechanism next. So let's do that very quickly. Let me grab those very quickly as well. So we are going to have brass at the top, precision mechanism there, and then we are going to get the brass hand in the bottom, and then we need 6 of these sticks. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sure this is correct, because otherwise I'm going to look like an absolutely fool. Brass ingot, precision mechanism. Is that what we actually done in there? I think that is what we have done. Yeah. Okay, well, that's it. With that in mind, I think it's time to create this little gadget. And everything is sorted. By the way, as you can see, the mechanism is very slow. And only because I don't have enough rotational power in here. Or speed, I would say. Very slow. You can actually make that much, much quicker should you want it. But, you know, it's a mechanism that you can actually go and do something else whilst this is happening. So, for the purpose of the video, well, I'm going to wait in here with you guys, because why not? Happening, everything flowing with gravity, why not? And see how this thing is going to happen. In the meantime, please like, comment, and subscribe. I would be very, very, very much grateful if you could do that, because the channel is growing very rapidly. Now over 2,000 subscribers. Thank you very much once again. This thing is just about to happen. I'm hoping anyway we can actually get this mechanism going, the extendo grip, and I'm going to explain to you how this thing is going to happen. So let's watch. We are nearly there, guys, and hopefully we can actually have the first gadget of this series built, and that, my friends, is going to be great. And with that, well, voila, it should happen. Oh my goodness, please don't blow up on me. Don't blow up on me. This keeps happening. Oh yeah, I think it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Oh yes. We are going to have the first gadget, the extendo grip. Oh my god, I'm so pleased. Yeah, and is the look at this. And this, my friends, is just so a cute thing. Let me show you very quickly. Once it comes to the barrel, which should happen in a minute as well. Hopefully. Yeah, there you have it. Extendo grip it is. Now, a couple of things that you need to know about the extendo grip, and I'm going to explain that in the morning because nighttime is coming, and we have some raiders around, as you can see, and I'm not going to risk it at this point, but I'm going to show you guys how this works in the morning. Okay, guys, as you can see, now we have the extendo grip, and as you can see, look at the animation. It's pretty cool. The cogwheel is moving, all that good stuff. It's just so cool. Oh, I can hear something behind me. Not too sure what it is, but look at it. What I suggest you do is you actually equip it on you offhand, and there you have it. Now it's on the offhand. Now anything that you select, as you can see, that we have the brass ingot selected on the hand, the gun as well. Look at that, and yes, it will work, my friends. Look, it will work. Now the reload animation, well, it's not there to be seen, but it is okay for a second. I'm happy with that. You can have your pickaxe and all that good stuff. So how this works? Well, let me show you very quickly. My friends, and of course, you can actually use any tool or weapon with this. So, let's say that we're going to mine. Well, you can mine from the distance. Look at this. It's simple as that. And that is about 8 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 7 or 8 blocks distance that you can actually do this thing. I think this can be very useful, especially, guys, if you're building up or reaching heights that you can actually reach any other way. This thing can be very, very useful. Now, one thing that you need to know about this thing is that you can see that little green bar. That's the durability bar. So that means that, yes, eventually durability will run out and you will destroy the extendo grip. However, that was very, very well with your back tank, if you remember, the oxygen tank. So let me grab it very quickly. And I'm hoping that I got it somewhere. Oh my goodness, what happened there? Did I just break it? Oh no, my goodness, you know, it's right there. So now, as you can see that the durability bar has changed to a white bar. That means, my friend, that now is being fed by the compressed air from the copper back tank. So be aware of these things, guys. If you don't use the back tank, that durability will run out. You will break the extender grip. If you use it, well, remember that by using the extender grip, you will use part of the back tank as well, the compressed air. So very important that you actually keep an eye on your back tank oxygen or compressor or whatever. But in a sense, that's how it goes, guys. I absolutely love this mechanism. It's so cool. So what are we doing next, guys? Well, the next one is going to be, of course, the wand of symmetry. This thing is even better. I absolutely love that as well. Let me just grab all these things out of the way and see if we can actually make one of these things. And in the meantime, let me know, guys, what is your best mechanism that you have built in a Steampunk? Not Create, but a Steampunk. And it's a good reason for that. I'll let you know on the next episode, guys. What is your best mechanism that you ever created in a Steampunk? That would be really interesting to know, guys. So, with that in mind, now we need a couple of things in here. So we need glass and lapel, which I think that we have already. We have glass, we need some more glass. And let me go Control E to bring our terminal up. We are going to get some glass going. We need 3. We have 2, so that's going to be 3. We're going to need an end pearl as well, I believe. Oh, just the one. Oh my goodness, that was lucky enough. What else do we need for that? We need a precision mechanism and the brass ingot. We have the brass ingot. We need the... what do we need again? Oh my goodness, I keep forgetting about these things. The precision mechanism, of course. Okay, so precision mechanism is going to be as well. We have 4 of those in here, but we have plenty on the precision setup. And finally, we are going to need some obsidian as well, I think. And yeah, obsidian is very easy to obtain because obviously now we have all these mechanisms going and all the good stuff. Let me bring that out of here. And then we can actually have all these things ready to create these things. So once again, let's go back. But the difference is now that we actually have the grip and we can actually reach very high up as well. This is going to be very interesting. So let's call the recipe once again. Glass and ender pearl, and let's do that. Glass is going to be one in there. Oh my goodness, this is so cool. We are going to get that one in there. We are going to need the precision mechanism, the brass ingot, and the obsidian at the bottom. Let me make sure of that. I keep looking at it, guys. I'm sorry, but I need to make sure this is correct. So, precision, ingot, and obsidian. Yeah, precision, ingot, and obsidian. And of course, now we need just to let this thing go once again. And I'm going to show you the 2 functionalities that this thing has, this one, which can be very useful if you actually building things. So I'm going to show you in a second how things work. Whilst this is very slowly happening, as you can see, well, let me show off a bit of this thing as well. Let me grab this thing as well. Oh my, this is cool. This is very cool. Oh, by the way, look, Russell has grown a beard, by the way. So, yeah, not too sure what happened there. But yeah, you can actually use any type of tool, axes, pickaxes, the sword if you wanted to. Like a very cool thing to do, as you can see. And it's actually quite far away that you can reach. So, with that in mind, hopefully we can actually get this wand of symmetry going as well, which is barely happening now. And... incredibly mod this one is a Steampunk with create mode, of course, so you can create lots of different little gadgets, and these 2 first gadgets for the episode I think are going to be very useful moving forward, because the next episode, guys, we are going to attempt to create our first flying mechanism. So stay put for that one, guys, and let's see the magic happen with this wand. And as you can see, things are happening. Oh my goodness. Yeah, well, hopefully, oh yeah, it's going to happen. It's going to happen because we are following the recipe correctly. My goodness. And now we have the wand. There you have it, guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, there you have it. We created the wand as well. I mean, I'm hoping that we created it. because it looks too big to me. You're not going to blow up on me or anything, aren't you? No. There you go. Let me explain how these things work. It's actually very, very interesting. So if first time that you create this thing, let me show you a couple of things of you are following along. Let me show you. If you select the wand of symmetry, of course, now is on the grip. Shift and right click, and then you have this menu coming up. And as you can see, you can actually change it by using your mouse wheel. Up and down will change it. Let's check the mirror one for a second. And you can actually have a sub menu here as well. We change the axis of it. You can be along or you can be across or whatever it may be. So we are going to get along Z with mirror ones. We are going to click on it. And then we are going to place it right there. Now, one thing that I want to show you very quickly. Grab any blocks that you want. It doesn't really matter which one. Now, I'm going to place this polished granite 2 blocks on the left of this wand. Right there. And now you can see, because we have selected the mirror option, it mirrors completely what you're doing. That's pretty cool. That is very, very cool. So let's do that again. And as you can see, it's very, very cool. Mirrors completely what you do on one side and put it straight on the other one at the same number of blocks as well. Something else that you can do, of course, is that you take one from one side and destroy it. Well, you will destroy it from the other side as well. How cool is that? But not only that, this thing actually, you shift right click again, and then we are going to change, say, octagonal, for example. And we are going to have to place it someone else, because that thing will stay here for a little while until you place it someone else. But in this occasion, I'm going to put it in here so you can actually see a bit better what we're doing. Maybe right here. That will do the job. Let me place it right there. And then we are going to place the polished granite, say 2 away again. And look at this. Now creates that new symmetry, that new shape. And then you can fill in by placing more blocks. How cool is that? That can help you to build things very, very quickly. Very, very nice. And the same thing, if you take it away, it will take away as well in that same shape. So you imagine the opportunities that you can have with this wand of symmetry. You can actually build very many things, but it's not only that, man. This thing have another very interesting functionality, and let me show you what I mean with that. And we are back to the mines, and it's a good reason for that, and that is because you can actually use this wand to help you do some mining. So let me show you very quickly. I have placed the wand right there, as you can see, and we have selected, if you shift right click, let me show you very quickly if I can actually select it, mirror ones and along X, that is what is selected. Now, if you grab your pickaxe and start, you just have a look. We have one block missing in here, one missing here. Let me grab this one up, and that one is going to disappear as well. And then you can actually mine as much as you want, and you will find that, it creates, of course, this corridor here as well. So you can actually use the one as a mining tool if you wanted to. Not sure how you would utilize that, but certainly you can actually use it in any of the shapes that you have as well by shift right clicking and change it with your mouse wheel. You can actually do that, and to your heart's content, experiment with that. This is what Create Mode is all about, just experimenting and creating that, whatever you can actually help you to advance in the game. And that's pretty much it, guys. I think that these 2 gadgets, we have of course, the extendo grip. As you can see, the A now is running out because we are below the minimum requirements, and as you can see, it's running out, so we are going to have to get out of here quickly. And of course, we have as well the one of symmetry, which is going to be used, of course, to build in the future. Next episode, maybe we're going to start building cool things and some different mechanisms. In the meantime, well, there you have it. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next daily upload, guys. Until then, take great care.